What is going on, guys? It is starting to get significantly colder here in Pennsylvania, but we're still working on the old car. Today what we're going to be doing is replacing the drive belt on my 2007 Infiniti G35. So let's get it. First thing we're going to do is jack up the car. So let's do that. There's a jack point right between the two front wheels where they connect in the center. There's a good place you can put your jack, so I'm going to get that on there. Now that's jacked up, we're going to get our jack stands and put them under the pinch plate. There's usually a mark like that where there's kind of a break in there. That's kind of where they ask you to go. And I'm going to get it as far up as possible. Go to the other side and do the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so that one's right on it. The other one's close, so I'm gonna give it a pump. Get the other one up. There it is. Alright, now we're gonna slowly let her down here. Alright, now having a crawler really makes this job easier, but you can definitely do it without. I have done it without. I've done this project on the side of the road in Delaware coming back from H2O, so it's definitely not too difficult. What we're gonna need is a few things. So we'll have some of these socketing wrenches. If you do grab a, let me see, a 14. But if not, just grab a socket wrench and a size 14 piece like this. But having the open socket wrench does make it a little bit easier. Instead of having the 14 on that, for my purposes, I'm going to put the extender bar here on my wrench, and at the end I'm going to have a 12. Those are pretty much the two things we need tools wise. And let's head on under. So if you've watched my videos on replacing an alternator or power steering pump, you know that this right here is kind of the same setup here. Yeah. So there's two main things we're going to be looking at here. Right here we have the tensioner pulley, and then further down we have that tensioner right there. First we're going to loosen that with our 14. I say have an open wrench because sometimes it's hard to get the socket wrench up there because there isn't a whole lot of space between that bolt and the fan. But it is possible. That's how I've always done it before I got that socketing wrench set. And then that's a 12 that we're going to want our long extender for. So the first thing we're going to do is loosen that up a little bit. Don't take the nut off, but just loosen it up. That's really all you need, just to loosen it like that. We're going to get our extender bar. Now we're going to go through and loosen that right there. That's the tensioner, and that'll lower that pulley that we just loosened so that the tension is relieved on that drive belt. Might be able to see it start to lower there. Then once it's loosened down there, it should come off pretty easily. So let me just work at it a little bit here. there's my old one that is completely gross and chewed up. Take my new belt here and kind of try to fish it on the same way it came off. It goes around everything except that lower tensioner pulley, which is the one without grooves. Now if you have the correct belt size and everything, this should be pretty easy. Just slides on there. And then we're gonna make sure you get it in the right shape though, up top of everything except the tensioner pulley. It should be grooves to grooves and smooth to smooth, just like this. Then we're gonna re-tighten up the pulley and the tensioner, and then we'll fire her up. Alright, fired up. She seems to be running alright. I'm gonna lower it back down. So far, so good.
What up guys, thanks for watching this video on how to change your drive belt on the Infiniti G35 or Nissan 350Z. I thought I'd put that quick video together just to show how to do a fairly simple thing, but it has a few steps, and if you don't know how to do it, you don't. So thanks for watching. If you found it helpful or informative, please hit that thumbs up button. If you have anything to say or any questions, put that in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button because that helps me out a bunch. And as always guys, I'm just Sean, just being me, just be you. Catch you on the flip.
Stop fussing, stop guessing, it's